Have some fun and create stuff. It's Lizzie and the Make Club.
It's Lizzie here with a rather drizzly Make Club as the weather is looking rather horrible outside. So to cheer us up, I thought we would do an autumn collage. Let's get rid of our brown envelope for now and start off with our piece of white paper. So on this paper, we're going to draw the trunk of a tree and we're going to design it so all the leaves are falling off. So you can either look up on the internet, look outside, draw from your imagination, but all I want you to do is sketch out a tree design on your paper, quite simple. So I'm going to go in with a brown pen and do it freehand. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. So let's give it a go. You want to give your tree lots of different branches, so you've got lots of opportunities to stick leaves on. I've got my tree trunk all drawn out and I'm going to mount it onto my envelope. Now the reason I used an envelope was first of all because I love using things that I've got hanging around, but also because I think it's a nice autumn colour, isn't it? And then I'm just going to stick on top my picture. So it's now in like a nice frame shape. You can use any colour background, but I had an envelope to hand and I thought it suited nicely. I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but that's the bin men, so we'll just ignore them. Being rather noisy. Okay, so let's pop it down, try and get it central. I'm terrible with things like this. I have the worst eye, so everything ends up wonky. I think that will do. My tree trunk is stuck down on my piece of paper. So the next section is adding the leaves for collage. Now in these examples, I've used fabric, scrap fabric, to make a different collage of patterns. You could always go outside and grab hold of some leaves, making sure they're dry, and use real leaves and cut them into shapes if you want to. But I've actually come across some raffia that I had left over from another craft that I've done, and I thought that they would make really lovely different leaf shapes. So all I'm going to do is go in with a pair of scissors and sort of freehand cut out some different shapes. To save myself from having to do hundreds of them, I'm going to fold them over and do a couple of shapes in one go. So once you've got a nice selection of them, you then can start arranging them how you want to on your paper. The lovely thing about this is you never really know how it's going to come out. The scrappier, the different shapes, the better. You know, because in nature, lots of things are different. Nothing is really the same, is it? Just going in, making those leaf shapes with my scissors. Obviously, please be careful, and if you need an adult to assist you, please ask for help. Don't do this on your own. Keep hold of your scraps because you never know when you're going to need them. That's what I always say. I've actually used raffia in one of my other crafts, which was fire-breathing dragons, and I believe I used them in Under the Sea Creatures. So make sure you go and check those out. Right, so I've got a couple of different shaped petals now, and I'm going to start just laying them and arranging them on the paper however I want to. I'm going to do it kind of like in an abstract way and just see how it looks. Layer them on top of each other, fiddle around, move them into place. So I'm going to go ahead now and stick that all down using my glue stick. You'll notice that I've stuck the leaves down almost on the edges that they peel up to give you that like nice 3D element to it. And I think I'm quite happy with it. I'll show you, turn it around for you. There is my autumn collage. So I've got my leaves trickling off and falling to the ground. Now, if you enjoyed today's craft and you'd like to do some more, please check out the Make Club on YouTube. You can also find handy hints and tips on my Instagram at Lizzie_clubmake. Thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!